Hey folks, Deano here again, this time with part 2 of my Scarlet martial artist review from Demoniacal Fit. This is going to be just a very quick video, quick fire, well, as quick as I can make it. Just basically, first and foremost, comparing both of Demoniacal Fit's releases of this figure, the original from quite a few years ago, and the new one, which is more copying the official Walmart and Target exclusive in the US version of Kaioken Goku. And also, just a little bonus, I'll be trying on headswaps in my eternal quest to find a battle-damaged Kaioken Goku that I can use from the Namek saga against Frieza. One day, a company is going to realise they can use this with that belt piece and that hair piece and have the perfect battle damage Kaioken Goku. But until that day, I will do it myself. So yeah, first things first, we shall get this guy out of the way just now and have a bit of a comparison between these two. So yeah, I already did the comparison in the main review between the two bodies, but just as a quick refresher. In fact, let's pop the powered up hair off so we can get a much closer comparison. So we'll pop that one off. In between recording the previous one and this one, I did go in and take out a little bit of that excess plastic that was left in there using a drill bit, just a tiny HS drill bit. Takes out plastic like no one's business. I do keep meaning to buy like a model hobby drill, but yeah, until that time, I'll just keep using the drill bits. So yeah, that is now us much closer in comparison. So yeah, basically it's the exact same mold, right down to the same creases and such. It's originally the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku mold that they just recolored, as did Tamashi. Everyone's being lazy these days. But the main difference is the colours and the tampos used on the faces. Because of course, this being a much newer release, or even based off a much newer release, there is a lot more detail in the faces as compared to the original. That is the one drawback of the original Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, is the faces were very blank back then. But yeah, that's not a fault of Demoniacal Fit. They were copying Tamashi at the time. So yeah, basically all of the blues on this figure, Demoniacal Fit changed it to black. The red is a more pinkish bright red, and there's an ever so slight tinge of brown in the hair on the original, because of course Demoniacal Fit were basing this off of the exclusive 1.0 Kaioken at the time, which is why it came with a lot more accessories, and yeah, just in general looks different. I kind of wish Demoniacal Fit would have took a page out of their own book and used the 3.0 Martialist Forever mold for this guy, just to one-up Tamashi, but yeah, can't have everything, I suppose. He has a really budget release, yeah. The kanji, I think Demoniacal Fit have indeed just used the exact same print that they did. They've just give it a sort of pinkish hue to the white this time. And same on the back. Yep. If anything, they have, yeah, the rescaled the King Kai logo to be like much more in line, because this one was a bit squished if you look at it. But yeah, apart from that, it's the exact same sticker. They have just resized it in Microsoft Paint. But yeah, apart from that, exact same figure. I do prefer the overall colours of this guy. I do wish though that this guy had that sort of white shading that this guy has. Apart from the blue Kaioken that both Demoniacal Fit done and Tamashii, I'm not really a fan of the metallic sort of sheens, which is why I don't have the original 2.0 Kaioken that they did. So yeah, let's take a look at the faces just to see what's changed there. So as you can see, I'll swap them around so that they're in the right positions. So the original is a lot less detailed, and the eyes are a lot more rounded, whereas the new one, there's a lot more detail under the eyes and on the eyes themselves. But yeah, the paint apps in the teeth gritted part of the face, or the gritted teeth, are a little bit more sloppy on the original, but then Demoniacal Fit were a lot younger back then. So yeah, the new one also has a stronger tinge of red on the face. And the other face is Yelling Faces, which the new one has a lot better detail again. They've also darkened the mouth so that it looks as if there's a lot more depth there. I do prefer though the eyes facing forward on this release instead. So yeah, swings and roundabouts. The eyes and eyebrows on this one particular, are a lot lighter of a shade of brown, whereas this one's just your standard black. So yeah, if anything, this is Goku more powered up in Kaioken. This is just standard Kaioken. So the two can coexist on your shelf. You obviously don't need to buy the new one if you don't want it, but it's there. One thing I do really miss from Demoniacal Fit is, back in the day, a couple of the releases came with these, which is a really thin acrylic sheet with an aura effect printed onto it, which to this day I still think these look far better than the 3D plastic ones that Tamashii produces. I've said it before, I will say it again, I will say it until I am blue in the face. Demoniacal Fit, Possessed Horse, Mad Marco, if anyone's listening, come out with a set of these, make them, what, 20 quid? Put 5 in a pack with the little holders, different colours, same colours, doesn't matter. I will buy them all. I will buy the standard white ones, I will buy blue ones, I will buy red ones, I will buy yellow ones. Just, I really hope you go back to these at some point. They take up so much less room than the standard aura effects as well. But yeah, that's my little rant over. Finally, let's say get this guy out here, which is my custom Kaioken, which is based off Demoniacal Fit's first attempt at a blue Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken from the Tournament of Power, which is why the colours are more purpley than the brown. But it still works. I will not give up with this. So yeah, let's head swap this onto here, and hopefully the skin tones match. They look as if they mostly do. At the end of the day, it's still Kaioken, there's just Super Saiyan Blue in there. So if I pop that on, that popped on nicely. And yeah, the skin tones are slightly off. honestly, the skin tones on the old figures actually fit a lot better for this guy. Plus the new faces are obviously looking off to the side. But yeah, I think that works. I think that works just fine. I fully expect them to work, but do the old faces fit on this new sculpt? Yes, they do. They fit perfectly fine. So yeah, I really like it. I might just keep that face on there. You know that, to be completely honest with you. It's either that or the full-on yelling face for the new version. Because of course, this is Goku going all out against Frieza and getting his backside handed to him. So, yeah, sorry, that is now my favourite. I changed my mind again. The skin tone is very close. I think the change is negligible. So yeah, that will be my current custom Kaioken Namek Goku. So yeah, guys. Oh, if anyone's wondering, this piece here, that's literally just the frayed portion that's usually sitting down the way. I literally flipped it and popped it back on, and now it looks as if he's powering up. So yeah, all in all, I really like this release. It's got a lot of parts that I frankly wanted, like the brown hair, and it's really affordable for the price. Plus, it comes with that guy. Not the figure itself, the skirt piece. This Vegeta is now permanently the Saiyan Saga Vegeta instead. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Link will be in the description if you do want to purchase this guy. Like I said, I paid only 25 quid for him. He's affordable. I get that most Americans don't see a point in him, but us across the pond, in the UK and Europe, don't have access to that figure, so give us something, America, please. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for this review. Let me know down in the comments, and until next time, I'll see y'all later.